All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Success Zone. Hey, missed you guys, a lot of you, I should say. And, we have a new format, and we're going to be doing these every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Pacific. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm just very excited to be able to as I say it, give back, to the people that are taking this journey in this thing called direct sales. But let me just share with you, what the format's going to be. We're going to do ongoing personal development for people that are, really, how many people do you know are no audio? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay, good. We're going to be creating a format for, just people that are taking their journey, in life in general, right? If you're taking a journey and you're trying to go out there and accomplish anything brand new in your life, as you know, there's struggles, right? As you know, you have to persevere. I don't care if you're starting an exercise program, right? I don't care if you're starting a brand new adventure, into a brand new opportunity, or maybe a new job, okay, or a new hobby, right? You got to understand what separates people, okay? You got to understand what separates people, right, from accomplishing and the people that just go through the motions. And what it is, it's called desire. And the purpose of what I call Success Zone, guys, is to break through, is to give you the answers to the test. So you know what you're going to be facing. So when you face it, it has no control over you. And isn't that the key to success in general? Isn't that the key? Okay, you got to keep moving forward. So I believe, right, everybody on this call is successful. I believe everybody out there is the best, right? I just believe that. So guys, just to kick off, Success Zone, just want to make sure you guys understand Okay, guys, ready? You ready? Step one, you got to believe that. Step one, you have to believe it or your journey's over. If you don't believe you deserve, if you don't believe you're the best, you have no confidence. No confidence, no results, no matter what you do. You got to say to yourself every day, I'm the best. I'm taking the journey to become the best. That's business. That's perseverance. That's the journey that we talk about every day. Okay, and when you get that and you understand it, now all you have to do now is take the journey. That's really all it is now. It's taking that journey for success. And so I'm here. I'm coaching. I want you to do whatever you have to do to become the best. And that's what this format is all about. So I want you to think about this. Invite all the people that you know. Invite all the people you know in this industry on Success Zone. Because if you really care about their journey, right? You know how many people out there are orphans, guys? Right? Maybe they were sponsored by somebody and it was somebody that wasn't really into it. And they have desire. They just need someone to believe in them. You know, the one thing I will always do, always, I don't care. I don't charge. I don't want money. I don't care about that part of it. But you know what I do care about? I care about people who say, you know what? They take this time out in life. And they go, you know what? If I keep doing the same things, I'm going to keep getting the same results. I got to make a change. Now, here they are. They make the change. But they need a coach. They need a coach. Okay, well, what I want to do is be able to give back and share with them, because I don't care what company you're in. You know what? I say the same thing every time. And you guys know, some of you have been with me for years, right? Same circus, different clowns. Same circus, different clowns. In other words, whatever you're doing, I don't care if it's weight loss, I don't care if it's skincare, I don't care if it's technology, right? I don't care if it's healthcare. It makes no difference. Your job is to talk to people. Your job is to get people to see what you see. But as you take this journey, guys, there's pitfalls. And I'm going to open up Success Zone. And some people say, well, this is a negative way to start off. No, it's the way to start off. Because it's not whether or not you're going to hit a pitfall. Let me tell you what the secret is. It's how you react after you hit it. And I'm coming off and on camera because of the bandwidth. So understand, there's my beautiful face, okay? Look at, I'm back, okay? So I want you to know, okay, that whatever journey you're taking, that makes no difference. It makes no difference. What you got to do is kill the excuses, right? And you got to believe, I'm going to say it again, you got to believe you're the best. And if you do that, here you go. Now you're just on a journey. People say, well, how do I get success without the money? Everybody always asks me, how much money am I making? Let me tell you, you can't put a price tag on your belief. You can't put a price tag on that. And when people see this change in you, you watch how you attract people. But what I want to get into today is I want to get into, right, what it's all about. And you know what it's really all about? Believing you bring to the table something special. You want to know what that special thing you bring to the table is? Desire. You bring that to the table. How many people go through life every single day, right, doing the same thing? They don't like the results, right, but they keep doing it. It's a crime because there's so much untapped potential. Here is the first thing you got to believe in. You believe enough in yourself to make that change into whatever company you're in. You maybe had a belief in their product. Great. Maybe you believed in the comp plan. Doesn't make a difference. You believed in something. So guess what? Here's potential. But unless you take the action, your company is telling you what to do, nothing's going to happen. And can I tell you about the action? I'm so sick of all this. My company's got the best action. I got the best comp plan. I got the best product. It's all the same. It's all the same. What's the action? Well, if I'm going to go out there, and here's the attraction in our company, right? In any company, the attraction is you're able to build a team of people doing what you do, right? And you're going to get a percentage off what that team does. So building a team is non-negotiable if you want to earn what we all bought into, which is residual income, right? So that's, now you know what I mean by I say same circus, different clowns. The people change. Doesn't make a difference, okay? But you got to go out there and you got to take the action, because watch what happens. And here's the other thing that you all got to embrace. With action comes belief. Good belief and bad belief. Please listen to me. Good belief and bad belief. If I take an action and I don't get the result I want to get, then I know not to take that action. It's still a belief. Because now that person knows, if I go down this road, I believe I'm not going to get the result. Why? Because they took action. But what if they took action and they got a good result? Maybe it's a pretty good indication to keep doing that. See, belief is so important. Belief is everything in anything that you're going to do. Because now, when you have the belief, here's what I call belief. Okay, let me put my camera on. It's when you know that you know that you know. And when you know that you know, here comes the result. No one can tell me any different. I know that I know. That's why sometimes when I have conversation with some of the people I've led over the last 25 years, okay, some people say, well, you just don't bend. No, because I know that I know. And I don't care what you know. I really don't, because I don't want to be where you are. Something tells me you want to be where I am. Well, then you better listen. Because listen, this is where you start to have sometimes tough conversations. You have 2 ears. Please listen for a change and stop talking. Okay, this is going to be a no-cut type of atmosphere. If you don't like straight talk, don't get on Success Zone, because I'm not representing any company, so I can talk straight to you. Okay, do you understand? So understand, the biggest problem that most of you will have is you talk too damn much. That's it. And the other problem you all going to have is you all talk about the wrong things. And that's what we're going to try to correct here. Because I believe this, guys, it doesn't really matter. All our success, you won't get this yet. All you care about right now is your success. But when you start to believe everybody's success is your success, now you really have arrived. And the only way you do that is to go out there and get results. So let's get into this, guys. Let's get into what the 8 deadly pitfalls are in this industry. And I'm telling you, and I said it earlier, right? When you take action, what happens? You get a result. And then you know what to do and what not to do. But here's normally what people will do day one. They'll listen to their company's program, right? They're gonna talk about, and no matter what company you're in, they're gonna show you some type of diagram that if you build this organization, you can make this percentage on that organization, right? And they're gonna make you think, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so easy to do. And they're gonna tell you to make a list. Okay, I'm going to tell you what they're going to tell you, okay, because they're all the same. Okay, make your list. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get all excited about what you heard. And you're going to make a decision to enroll in that company, whatever that company is. And guess what's going to happen? First thing you're going to do is you're going to go home and you're going to go, well, you know what? I bought into that company has a system. I bought into that company has all the tools. But I'm not going to follow those tools. I'm going to reinvent the wheel. The very thing that got you involved, you decide not to do. I'm just telling you, in most cases, instead of listening, a lot of people think they know everything. Okay, this is a deadly pitfall, I'm telling you. And they're going to design their new scheme and their new system, right? That PowerPoint's not good enough. I'm going to put authorship on it, and I'm going to change this slide. And I'm going to record a new recording because I don't like the company video. And instead of plugging into what the company's doing, I'm going to put together my system. Can I tell you what that is, guys? And it's going to be a killer for you. You ready? It's called ego. Now, ego is good. You got to have a little ego, okay? But you got to be smart enough to be dumb enough to listen. Because, guys, let me just share with you, whatever company you're in, do you think they're in the business to tell you and make sure everybody that enters into that company is going to do the wrong things? Do you think they're going to teach you to do the wrong thing so you earn no money? What kind of business would that be? Well, let's bring in Gary, and we're going to teach Gary all the things that don't work. So Gary could become unsuccessful. See, this is where people, they waste all their time here because they just want to tweak it a little bit. They're going to waste a lot of time and energy. But you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's subconsciously. Okay, they're going to purposely, I'm telling you, listen to me, purposely overcomplicate the business. It's unconscious. If you ask them, they're going to say, no, I'm not doing that. But I'm telling you unconsciously. You know why? Because it's an excuse not to do what you're supposed to do, which is to get in front of people. Guys, some of you don't know my background. Most of you do. We've been in the industry 25 years. We've been with a total of 6 different companies. Okay, we have always been top earners and top producers in every company we've ever entered into. 2 companies, we were #1 earners. Okay, we think we pretty much, right, understand people. And I'm telling you, the average person who gets involved, who doesn't go fast, normally will never go fast. Because they have this built-in excuse. They don't want to persevere through the challenges. And you know what the challenges are? I'm going to get to it. Part of the challenges are what? Caring what other people think. Man, I'm going to share with you right now, guys. The day you stop caring what other people think, what other people write, what other people say about you, the day you stop caring is the day you're on your road to success. Think about that. Think about that, okay? Because I don't care what other people think. I know I care what I think. So number one deadly pitfall, don't reinvent the wheel. Now here's what I want you to do during this time. Ask yourself right now, stop. Am I here? It's because unless you identify it, you can't change it. And if you aren't here, if you're always out there doing the right things, great. Now you know what you got to do as a good leader? Identify people in your group that might be there. And let them know that you know where they are. Sort of like that map, right? When you walk into the mall, right? And you're trying to get to a specific store and it says you are here. Well, this is what you need to do. You got to be very in tune where all your people are. So you can then help them get to where they need to go. So I'd have that tough conversation. Hey, Jan, listen, it's Jeff. How's it going, girl? Oh, good, great, great. And you know it's not great. Maybe you take the 30 minutes with Jan, right? Maybe you show a little value. How about that? Show a little value. Show Jan you care. Jan, you know what? Here's why I'm calling. Because I'm looking at the numbers, and I know you're not where you want to be. I know this, Jan. Let me ask you a question, Jan. What's holding you back? Let Jan talk. Maybe you don't want to let Jan talk because she'll talk for 4 hours, but let her go. I love Jan. You kidding? You know, you guys got to get my sense of humor. So anyway, so let her talk. Let her know that you know, guys. You know why people just want to be talked to? Now, watch this. Here's another thing. This is going to be a pitfall for you. I'm going to let Jan know that I care. Absolutely. But I'm also not going to just sit there and give Jan my time every day. I'm here to help you, Jan. And when Jan hangs up, you know what I want Jan to think about? Wow, Jeff thought enough about me. Maybe that was a little push that she needed to maybe go out there and do something. Some of you got to get better at this. You know, you sponsor people. No, here's what you do. You recruit people. You don't sponsor. You recruit. Stop recruiting and start sponsoring. You know what that means? It means when you bring somebody in, give them the time, give them your energy, and find out very quickly what you got. And every 30 days, touch base with them, let them know you care. Doesn't mean they're going to be superstars, but you know how many people get involved in this industry just because they feel part of? And they'll still buy your product. They might not be a superstar, but what does it mean for someone to maybe keep buying your product? Maybe to be a positive spokesperson for your product. See, everybody's looking for the quick dollar. No, you're in the wrong business if you're in direct sales. This is why people go from one company to another and they bring their teams back with them. They're bringing the same team that did nothing in the other company because they don't understand it. It's development. It's doing the business. Oh, it's not just making a rank because you brought a team over. Anybody can do that. How many times have you hit your rank once the team came over? Okay? You want to get real? Okay? We're going to get real. Okay? Number two, inconsistency. Inconsistency is another pitfall. Okay, let's say you get involved. Right? You bring over your people. You get your initial 10, 12 people in. Right? But now you stop doing exactly what brought you to the dance. Because you think, okay, it's over. I love this one. Some of you have a company that says, go get 2. Some of you have a company that says, go get 5. Some companies say, go get 12. Go get 40. And then what happens? You're hot and cold. You don't take this seriously. You're in, you're out, you're dabbling. You're really not committing. Now, I'm going to go into what commitment means, okay? We might go long today. I don't care. I'm not putting a time clock on myself today. It's the first one, okay? But here's what I want you to know. Dabble rather than commit. Commit to what you decide to do. If you're spare time, part-time, make that decision on what that means and then commit to that schedule. I'll get to that in a second. How many of you have gone through this? Excited one day? Maybe you're excited for a week, maybe for a month. Check your belief. Check your vision. Check what is stopping you from being excited. Now, some of this could be out of your control. I will give you that. Right? There's some companies that you may be with don't deliver what they say they're going to deliver. You can't control that. All you can control really is you. Okay? That's what you can control. You know how many companies that we've been with that weren't delivering, but you know what? I was still the face. In my mind, I had to keep that together. I had to keep that together in order to get to where the company was going to deliver. Okay, but you got to stay excited, guys. You got to. And here's why some people are inconsistent. No consistent schedule, no plan. I'm just going to get involved and I'm going to be excited. That'll take you for about 30 days. Now, what happens when the excitement goes? Okay, what happens when the audience leaves? And all it is you and that person in the mirror. Well, you got to have a plan. You got to have a schedule. See, what you don't see is those Olympic athletes. All you see is the person going on the podium, right, and receiving the gold medal. You don't see the consistent plan of getting in that pool at 4 in the morning every day for 10 years. You don't see them missing the prom, right, and every school event because they're in the gym, they're in the pool. All you see is, wow, look how cool that is. Hand over the heart, right, national anthem played, gold medal around their neck. That's all you see. You don't see the hard work. You don't see the consistency. I'm going to quote my father-in-law. Nothing's easy, Jeffy. Nothing's easy, Jeffy. No matter what you do, it's going to take work and perseverance. Think about the message you send to your group and people that are watching. If people are looking at you as their leader, do they see consistency or inconsistency? Maybe, just a hunch, they may be duplicating the leader. Just a hunch. And I've always tried to be as consistent as I possibly can. Am I perfect? I will never be perfect. But damn it, I'm going to try. And that's what I expect from the people that I'm leading. And if they're not, and they're asked for a mentor, they're going to hear it. So the second thing, if you're here, let's figure out what we need to do together to change this. It's going to be called belief, guys. Believe if you do the right things, the right results will come. And once again, if you're not here, identify maybe some people in your group that you're leading that may be not getting the results. Maybe it's because of inconsistency. So let's talk about how to get consistent. Okay? Because if this is you and you're starting, here's the beautiful part about our industry. You could always start over. Right? You could always start over. You could say, you know what? Success Zone started today. So I'm going to recommit to my business that I've chosen. Great. Let's start your new campaign. You're going to have, watch this. Ready? Okay, you want to name it? It's your re-grand opening. Some of you don't know this. I used to be the vice president for Bally Health Clubs. And I used to be in charge of opening the new clubs. And once a club was open for a year, you know what we would do? We would re-grand open it. They go, wait a minute. Didn't you just open the club a year ago? Yeah, but we're going to re-grand open it now. We're going to really open it. Well, what are you celebrating? We got a new life cycle. Look it's a brand new life cycle. Woo! Re-grand opening. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's your excitement. That's all it is. Who cares what you call it? We get all caught up in the words and all this other stuff. You think I care about words? Do you think I care if I'm talking to a doctor, if I'm talking to a stay-at-home mom? No. You know what I want them to feel? That I believe. That's all I care about. Some of you get caught up in all the words and all the stuff. No, not me. So what's your commitment? You want to prepare for your campaign? You got to do this. What is your level of commitment to the company you're in? What is it? Okay, is it 3 days a week? Is it 4 days a week? Is it 2 days a week? Is it 7 days a week? You determine that, but let me challenge you today. Determine it. Get a piece of paper, put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then commit to whatever it is you're going to commit to. Clear your calendar based on what you've committed to. And then you got to sacrifice. This is not something that just comes to you. There's going to be sacrifice that you're going to have to go through. So you got to sit down maybe with your family and say, listen, I know you've seen me just kind of piddle, but listen, I want to make sure you now know something. I'm committed. Watch the power of that. And I mean, sit down with the people that you know you're going to take something from because you're sacrificing. Negotiate with your family. This will eliminate all distractions. Some people don't want to eliminate the distractions. They need that there for their excuse. So if it doesn't work, they go, oh, I had this distraction. See the games we play? But if you put it out there and you say, listen, I'm setting a goal, I'm excited, and I want to make sure you know that I'm taking this journey. I remember when Lisa did this with me when she first got involved in network marketing. I was dead set against it, and she said, listen, whether you're excited for me or not, I hope you are. In other words, I did not make my decision based on your excitement, Jeff. We're married, but I'm my own person. And I see something here If you see it, it would be much better. But if you don't, I'm still moving forward. And here's what she said. She goes, I want to be very clear with you. I'm excited about this. And on Tuesdays and Saturdays, you need to watch the kids because I'm going to my weekly meeting. I'm going to my training. It wasn't like, can you watch the kids? She goes, I want to make sure you know this is what I'm doing. And she was very clear, and there was no room for me to even question that. I saw belief. So what did I do? I backed off. Most of you don't even show belief, and your family's watching. And then you wonder why they're not taking your business seriously. Because they're watching you every day. They know you're really not in. But I knew day one she was in. I knew day one. And not only did I have to watch our kids, I had to watch all the neighbors' kids because she sponsored all the stay-at-home moms. So, hey, I bought in. But I wouldn't have bought in unless I saw her belief. Some of you, no one even believes you're in. This is what I'm talking about. Proclaim that you're going to become successful. If you have an existing group, if you're going to relaunch, it's not that you're going to ignore them, but you can't let them distract you. Because you're going on a new campaign. You're going to re-grand open the club. We had 3,000 members when we grand opened the club. And when we re-grand opened, I needed 3,000 more. I wasn't going to let the first 3,000 distract me. Well, I still love you. I still high-five them when I walk through the gym. But I had to get 3,000 more. You guys all got to get more. Let me ask you this. Everybody, look at their check last week. Everybody, look at the money you made in the company you're with last week, last month, however you're getting paid. Okay, that's a reflection of no commitment. That's what it is. So isn't it great to know that I just gave you the answer to the test? See, that's a positive. It's not a negative. This is my point. It's a direct reflection of what you haven't done yet. So what? Now start doing it. No matter what company you're in. Makes no difference. Doesn't matter the widget. I'll say that till I'm in the grave. It doesn't matter about your widget. It matters about your belief. As long as their widget is something people want. Well, guess how you know they want it? Your belief in it. Let me ask you a question. No matter what product comes into the United States, could you not form a sales team if you put together a commission structure for that particular product? Of course you could. Doesn't matter what it is. If you put a compensation plan attached to a product, someone's going to get behind it. That's why we're in direct sales. And you're going to need a fresh list of contacts. Guys, listen. You got to stop beating up the same damn people that have been on your list for 3 years. Some of you have been bringing the same list with you to 10 companies. It's the same list. You got to get new blood. This is the problem in the industry. If you want to know the truth, we keep bringing the same people to different companies. The same people that did nothing in that first company, you bring them to the second company. Why? Because I got to make my rank. I got to somehow make my rank so I could be a leader for my team. At some point, you got to get new blood. And we expect the old people to bring the new blood. Isn't this crazy? Then we wonder why, right? Then we wonder why we're not getting the results. What? Am I crazy? This is what it is. So this is what takes time sometimes to fill up your funnel, build the rapport. That's going to be another training. I'll be Monday's training. How to do that. That takes time. Maybe it takes you 90 days, 120 days to get a fresh list of prospects. How do you think we stayed in a company for 16 years? Do you think it's because we just kept going from one company to another? No, because we sat there and we dug it out. We sat there and we constantly brought in new people, not old people. I didn't realize until I left that company that's what the game was. go from one company to another, right? Get into this power leg so you could blow it up and make some initial immediate income. And then when it dries up, you go to the next company. What? I was never taught that. I was taught to go out there and keep seeding new leads. And we got creative with ways we got leads. Anywhere, anytime, with anybody was the motto. We did faxing, we did door hangers, we did radio ads, we did newspaper ads. We didn't have internet. We didn't have internet. This is 25 years ago. I'm not lying. And every day there was here was the mentality. Who was the fresh list of prospects? Because we knew if we stopped that, the funnel was done in 30 days. In 60 days, if I didn't do something today, 30, 60 days from now, I had no paycheck. That was embedded in my brain. So we always kept adding. And every time we added a new person, not the same dead wood, they led me to another potential 100 to 300 people. It was called go to cold market to get them into their warm market. Go to cold market to get them into their warm market. Prepare for your campaign. But you got to watch what happens when you proclaim that you're serious and you negotiate with your family. Okay? So that's how you take care of, right, inconsistency. Because when you do this, you're going to sharpen your inviting skills. Okay? Now, number 3, schedule your success. This is the thing that most of you have never done and you won't do. Right? Now you have your days. Now, during that day, right, what about the days you haven't scheduled? How about your drive time, start time, break time, lunch time, evening hours, weekend hours? Here's the sacrifice. But I'm too busy. You're busy going broke. That's what you're busy doing. Schedule and you'll be surprised at the time you really do have, guys. You'll be absolutely surprised. Drive time. I have a 45-minute drive. Well, what can I be doing? I could be prospecting. I could be calling. Break time, lunch time, evening hours, weekend hours, networking events, right? Social media. Look at what your company is offering and just take advantage of what they give you. It's just all this is work. That's all it is. Work works. Work works. It does. So when you look at this, right? Number 3, take rejection personally. Woo-hoo. You hit this one, man, you're almost dead in the water. Well, you are dead in the water because it'll emotionally cripple you. It'll cause you to lose your nerve. You start, remember I said you're simply the best? You start thinking, I'm simply not the best. Because you're going to start doubting yourself. At the end of the day, rejection will devastate you. It will stop you in your tracks. Listen, let me tell you how to get out of this one. You're going to be rejected. You're going to be ridiculed. You're going to be made fun of. Who cares? Do you really care? If you do, then you'll never talk to another person. And I'm going to show you how to get past this. You just smile. And you just show empathy for the person. Jeff, I would never do that thing, that direct sales thing. I would never peddle potions and lotions. I would never put a wearable device on my wrist. Those things don't work. How are you going to secure all these doctors? That'll never work. Oh, okay. You know what I do? Smile, and I just move on. I get away from that person as fast as possible. It's not what I'm looking for. They're out there, but most of them okay, are stuck. So they rather try to steal your dream than do something about the one they don't have. And we tend to listen. And you know why? And I'm going to call you all out on this. It's because you've chosen to listen. Maybe it's that built-in excuse. Maybe it's that unconscious reality that you do listen to it because you don't really want to bring somebody in. I don't know what it is. Maybe you got to really look within yourself. What is it? Why do you take rejection personally? So you could prove to yourself it doesn't work? See, it's all about us. It has nothing to do with the person. It's all about us. Number 4, justify inactivity. You start defending bad results, right? You're fighting your upline, right? When they make that call, all the reasons why. We're all good at all the reasons why. But at the end of the day, it's poor planning. It's bad priorities. It's just time wasters. But these are people busy being busy. Busy being busy with no results. Inactivity. I could go on forever on inactivity. Now I'm going to show you the things that you need to be active in. But if you want your efforts duplicated, you better make sure they're worth duplicating. Like I said, something tends to happen because your belief is there. If you sit down with your family and you go out there, right, and you proclaim that you're going to put forth the effort, now you feel really good at telling your organization what you did. But if you've never done it, you never share it with your organization and they do what you do. It's amazing how it works. This really does duplicate. It duplicates good and it duplicates bad faster. That's it. So what is the activities? There's 9 critical ones. And this is a whole different training that I will really get into. Okay? But number 1 is the activity of accountability. I already talked about that. That's your schedule. Okay? Activity of your accountability. Know the features of your product. It doesn't say become a product expert. It says know the features and the benefits of whatever product you're marketing. That's what it says. Never, ever, 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 ever stop sponsoring. You want to relaunch? 12 new people in your organization this month. If you're relaunching. If you're just starting, 12 new people first month. That would be a great goal, right? To get your business some momentum. 12. Now, does that mean you're a failure if you got 6? No. But you got to have a goal. 12. You'll get traction. Now, you're entering into a journey. And during this journey, you're going to have a lot of people coming at you negatively. Is that a word? Okay, I just made it one. There'll be a lot of negative people. So you got to make sure you protect. Let me put my camera on. You got to protect this. You got to protect what goes in these ears. You got to have a bodyguard. You got to have a big one to protect you from all the negativity. You got to hire this bodyguard. He's got to be big. And I don't mean this literally. I actually had somebody hire a bodyguard after they heard one of my trainings. I said, no, I mean, just protect what goes in your ear. Be very aware of the naysayers. How? Good reading and listening libraries. Personal development books. Right? Here, I got, what do I have right here? Look at this. You guys think I'm kidding, right? You guys think I'm kidding. You guys think, oh, Jeff's all talk. Okay, you ready? You ready? Okay. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The Millionaire Mind. The 10 Roads to Riches. What to say when you talk to yourself. The 7 habits of highly effective people. Think and grow rich. How successful people lead. Do you think I'm just words? I have a reading library. You don't read a book a day. That's wasting time. You read a chapter a day. That's what you do. Listening library. I can't read, but I'm traveling all the time. Have a listening library. Have your CDs. This is what I'm talking about. This is the bodyguard you're hiring. Because when you read a chapter in every book, I promise you they talk in every one of those books. You know what they talk about? The naysayers. Every person who's ever taken a journey hits the negativity. You know why? It's easy to be negative. Try being positive every day. Okay? Showing the plan. Show your company's plan. They all have one. It's talking to people. We're going to get into that this week. How to talk to people, what to say, how to lead conversations. This is why I want you to get all the people in the industry on this call. I'm going to help you. I believe when you give, you get back. That's what I believe. In some form in your life. If you embrace that, everybody, you're going to be a better person. Okay? Edification. Edification. People go, how do I go out there and talk to people if I haven't gotten results? Stories sell. Facts tell, stories sell. Tell the stories of your company's success people, your successful people in your company. Edify them. It may be somebody not in your organization. There's some top earners in your company. Market that. Right? You got to realize this. Your success, their success is your success. Well, how come you're not successful? Because I just got started. Let me tell you why I am successful. I have a new successful mindset that you can't put a price tag on. I'm already a millionaire. Why? Well, let me tell you why. Because I have the millionaire mind. That's why I have the millionaire mind. So don't tell me I'm not successful, dude. I am successful because I'm taking the road. I've taken the road. You're still in the dead-end job. This is how I used to talk to my friends because they were the ones most critical to me. The ones closest to me were the harshest ones with me. Crazy. Well, I was harsh right back. Right? Seek counseling and mentorship. Some of you need to do this. Ask for it. Ask for a mentorship. But be careful what you ask for. Because a good mentor will hold you accountable. Promote the tools and events of your company. Those are the critical activities. Like I said, I'll go into this more detail, but this is how, I'm going to go back. Okay, watch. Remember justify inactivity? These are your activities. Very clear. I don't care what company you're in. If you bring this training to your company leader, you know what they're going to say? He's right. They're not gonna ever say that what he said doesn't work. Everybody would love their people to do this. So what do? Biggest thing you need to do when you relaunch, when you re-grand open, you got to fill your funnel. I know you're sick and tired of it. I know you think that you sponsored 40 and it's over. Do you think if the key was sponsoring 40, you're going to become a multi-millionaire? Contacting, inviting, presenting. This is the stuff we're going to go through on Success Zone. 100% of your efforts in the beginning. You got to build fast. You cannot build this slow. Period. Make friends with your phone. Have your tools, whatever company you're with. Some companies have a 2-minute video. Some companies have a 5-minute video. Some companies have a 30-second video. All they have is information, and your job is to get the information to people. I can meet them for coffee, one-on-ones, Zoom meetings like this, live events. All companies have live events. Blitz days, you know what that is? Getting your group together, go out and blitz. Go to networking events. Practice, getting in front of people. That's what we do. That's our craft. social media, launch webinars. Doesn't matter. Okay, but you got to fill your funnel. This may take some time. Just because you've met somebody doesn't mean they fall through your funnel. I'm going to do that training on Monday. Right? That's why you got to have a lot of people in your funnel. What if it took you 6 months to fill up your funnel where it was consistently producing 2 to 4 people a month? Are you kidding me? Superstars in this business, superstars. First of all, the average person in network marketing sponsors 2 people in their career before they quit. Superstars sponsor 1 to 2 a week. Superstars, 1 to 2 a week. That's 4 to 8 a month. Now you see what your superstars earn in the company that you represent? Okay, would you like to be there? That's all they did. But you know what they did in the beginning? They put a large group of people in the system fast. Within 30, 60, 90 days, they had 40 people minimum that got penetration. Then they didn't take their foot off the pedal. They added their 4 to 6 a month. How? Because they never take their eye off the recruiting ball. Number 5, some of you are listening to dream stealers. We've talked about that. They make you doubt your opportunity. Watch this. Use your chat. How many people have come in contact with a dream stealer? Watch this light up like a Christmas tree. Right? We know that. They make you question your beliefs. They make you doubt yourself. But here's what you have to understand about these people. First of all, you never take things personally. Let me show you that book. It's called The 4 Agreements. Okay? Never take things personally, because the loudest critics are usually the ones angry and frustrated about their own lives. Hello. Good morning. There's reality. Their venom is venom not to you, it's to them. They're talking to themselves, but you think they're talking to you. No, they're mad at themselves. But you know sometimes what it is? It's a plea for help. And I'm going to show you how to handle that. Hey, Mike, I get it, man. I hear frustration in your voice. I understand. I understand the way you feel. I was there for years. I could never get out of it. But you know what I thought? You know what it was? It was a simple decision. I've aligned myself with a great group of people that are really thinking differently, ways I've never thought about. I hear frustration in your voice, brother. I'd love you to see what I see, but you got to be at least open to it. See, you got to disarm. And I'm not going to get into that. It's a whole nother training. It's called creating desire, overcoming objections. Dream stealers are not trying to steal your dream. They're upset about the dream they don't have. Give them one. Okay, that's our job. Remember, if this was easy, everybody would do it. Number 6, how do you share the dream? Look at my new globe, everybody. You actually thought I would start Success Zone and not have the globe? How dare you all think that? Shame on you. This is going to be on my tombstone. Okay? They go, there's that Jeff guy. I remember him. He had the globe. Okay. Now let me tell you what the real opportunity is. Okay? The real opportunity that you all offer, no matter what company you're in, your real product is the opportunity. It's giving people an opportunity to own their own business. That's what it is. It's the American dream. This is what you're offering people. You could read this. This is a whole nother training. It's giving people an opportunity to change their financial situation immediately. It's called immediate income. What would it mean for some of the people on your list to cover a car payment, a mortgage payment, a child's tuition? But you know, whatever company you're with, you could earn 6 figures your first year. Some companies, they have earners making 7 figures their first year. Okay, so it works, right? The advancement opportunity. How many people do you know would love to be paid what they're worth? How many people do you know would love to fire their boss? No glass ceiling. This is the real opportunity. See, whatever product you have, this is what's in your product. How about the product of residual income? Time freedom, money freedom, secured retirement. Teaching that guy that was frustrated. Remember this dream stealer? Listen, you know where his frustration's coming in? He has to touch every dollar. He's worn out. He's 50 plus years old. Maybe he's late 40s. Maybe he's an early frustrator. He's only 30. He's only been in the workplace for maybe 5, 7, 10 years. But he goes, wait a minute. I can't keep touching every dollar. Let them know you found a way not to touch every dollar. It's called residual income. And then make sure they know that all they know is good enough because you have a system. People want to say, I can't do it because all they know is all they know. But what you have to let them know is all they know is good enough because you have a system. You're going to offer the coaching. Get on Success Zone. You want to be coached? Turnkey programs. There's a weekly calendar of events in every company and a social media platform that will blow you away. See, this is the opportunity. No matter what company you're in, this is what you're selling. This is the frustration. It's not about your widget. It's not. That may get them excited. Okay, but eventually the widget dies. Now what? Now it's all about what? The opportunity. Number 6, become a crybaby. Don't be a crybaby, guys. Okay, if you're going to cry, make sure you have a solution to what you're crying about. How about that one? If you're going to cry, at least have a solution to what you're crying about. Stop complaining. No one wants to hear that. Emotional demands, always talking about the problems. Now, don't produce. You don't take direction. These people don't commit. They don't honor the program. And there's nothing short, nothing anybody can do short of just building the business for them. And no one's going to do that. Don't ever think, no matter what compensation plan you're in, I'm in a binary. They put me at the top. So they're all going to build it for me. Good luck with that. How many of you on this call? Let's do a gut check. Let's do a gut check. I know some of you are in a binary. How many of you on this call have a bank volume of over $1 million, but you're still not making money? Stop with that. You got people that have $1 million. They got it in the beginning. I'm in the beginning. But you're still broke. Why? Because you got to build the other side. No one's going to build this for you. Stop. That's a broke mentality. It makes me crazy. Well, tell me your comp plan, Jeff. Because I'm not going to go into, we're in a brand new company. What's your comp plan? Don't worry about it. That's what I say. If you put $3 million in any comp plan, it's going to pay. If you put $3 million into any comp plan, it's going to pay. Whatever you put into a comp plan, it will pay you. They all pay about the same. It's just given to you different ways. That's all comp plans are. Some people recruit you more on the front end, some on the back end. But all this stuff all the stuff that doesn't make any difference, but they think, and they come across very serious. I have to know the comp plan first. Am I at the top? Yeah, you're at the top. Now what? Well, is anybody going to feed down? No. And if they do feed down, okay, now what? You still got to do the other side. Because I've never seen a binary, okay, pay on the power leg. They pay on the lesser leg. And I'm just talking about the binary. Because some of you get caught up in all that. Well, you know what? I got messed up. Somebody placed it in my power leg. Then build the other side. This is exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm bored. That's why I say to my people, I'm bored. Okay? Number 7, fearful of wrong things. Fear of failure. These are the wrong things to be fearful of. Fear of change. Fear of the unknown. Fear of what others think makes you willing to settle for less. Guys, listen. You're going to fail. You've already changed. The unknown is where you make the money. It's not the known that makes you money. It's the unknown. That's the uncomfortable. See, it's exactly the fearful is the wrong thing. You're going to fail. You're going to be in the unknown. And what you have to really get good at is not caring what other people think. It'll make you settle for less. Okay? So as I go through this, just to repeat, just make sure you're identifying. Are you here? And if I am, how do I get out of it? Okay? Go to your mentor. Let them know that you're there. They're going to appreciate that. Let me tell you where I'm at. Here's where I'm stuck. And then if you're a leader, identify people that may need help. And number 8 is premature full-time. Some people who join this industry, they get all excited about the possibilities. They hear all the success stories. And they go, you know what? I have to quit my job. Well, listen, that's a landmine. That's a pitfall because there's unbelievable pressure if you leave your day job because you're going to lose your previous income. And normally you lose daily contact with the warm market because that's who you're around. The way I help people here, guys, is I say, please counsel up before you even venture into thinking about quitting your day job. In the beginning, the income is like this. It's up and down. Good month, bad month. Good month, bad month. I mean, we made a fortune in one company. In 4 months, we made over almost $250,000, but the next 6 months, there was nothing. So if I based all my business just on that, you see, you're an emotional roller coaster. Best way to take care of this one is to counsel up. Do not quit your day job until you really sit down with your mentors and your leadership and let them know what your plan is. Okay? Please don't fall into this mistake. Okay? So in closing up our first success zone, okay, let me tell you what will help you really take your business to the next level. Okay? What you got to realize. Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. How you leave others feeling after an experience with you becomes your trademark. Your smile is your logo. Smile, everyone. Try it. Your personality is your business card. How do you make people feel? How you leave others feeling after an experience with you becomes your trademark. Man, I don't know what it is, man, but every time I talk to that Jan, I feel so good. I don't know what it is. Well, I do. See, I do. I know every time I look at Jan, she's smiling. She's nodding. She's present. She makes me feel good because she's present. She's really listening. See, Jan's smile will always be her logo. When you meet Jan, you'll never forget her personality. And you're going to always want to talk to Jan. So when she calls, you probably pick up the phone because she makes you feel good. And I'm really giving her this compliment because that's Jan. See, I made fun of her before, but now I'm going to give her a compliment because you've identified. You gotta be that way. That's what it is. This is how you put people in your funnel. They want to be around you. If you're a miserable human being, and then you wonder why no one wants to get involved with you, you got to make this change. So that's a whole nother training we'll get into. How do you make you feel good? Well, I'll give you those trainings. Guys, I'm so excited to be back. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, 7 a.m. Pacific. Share this with as many people as you can in this industry. I promise you, okay, this is a no recruiting zone, okay, but you will definitely receive and get something out of it. My gift to all of you. Appreciate you. This has been recorded. It'll be on the Giamalva Global YouTube page. Giamalva Global YouTube page. That's where all these will live. Mwah. Bye, guys. Let me say goodbye to all of you. Bye. There's all the peoples. All right, we'll see you guys Monday. Mwah.